In a wide green meadow where the grass swayed gently in the breeze and the sky stretched endlessly above, animals lived together in peaceful harmony. Birds sang from tall oak trees, bees hummed lazily over bright flowers, and a clear stream curved through the land like a silver ribbon. Life in the meadow moved at many different speeds, but everyone had their own place and purpose. Among all the animals, two were known by everyone, not because they were alike, but because they were complete opposites. One was the hare. He was fast, energetic, and full of confidence. His long legs carried him like the wind, and he loved nothing more than showing off his speed. The other was the tortoise, slow-moving and quiet, with a sturdy shell and calm eyes. He moved through the meadow step by step, never rushing, never stopping, always steady. Every morning, the hare raced across the meadow just for fun. He jumped over rocks, dashed around trees, and laughed loudly as he zoomed past the other animals. "Look how fast I am," he would shout. "No one can run like me." Some animals clapped, some smiled politely, and some quietly turned away, tired of hearing the same bragging every day. The tortoise watched all of this calmly. He didn't feel angry or jealous. He simply continued his walk, greeting the birds, stopping to admire flowers, and enjoying the sunshine on his shell. He believed that life was not about how fast you moved, but how carefully you lived. One afternoon, as the animals gathered near the big oak tree to rest in the shade, the hare began boasting again. He ran in circles around them, kicking up dust and laughing loudly. "I'm the fastest creature in the meadow," he said proudly. "I could outrun anyone without even trying." The animals listened quietly. Some felt uncomfortable. Some wished the hare would stop. Then the hare noticed the tortoise slowly passing by, his small feet moving patiently through the grass. The hare burst into laughter. "Tortoise," he called out, "why do you even bother moving? By the time you get anywhere, the sun will already be setting." The meadow grew quiet. The tortoise stopped and looked up at the hare. His voice was gentle but firm. "I may be slow," he said, "but I keep going." The hare laughed even harder. "Going? That's speed. I could run 100 laps while you take one step." The tortoise thought for a moment. He had heard these words many times before. This time, instead of staying silent, he spoke calmly. "If you're so sure," he said, "why don't we have a race?" Gasps filled the air. The animals looked at one another in disbelief. A race between the fastest animal and the slowest sounded impossible. The hare blinked, then laughed loudly. "A race? You want to race me?" He bent over laughing. "This will be the easiest win of my life." Still, the animals were curious. The wise old owl suggested a fair path, starting from the oak tree and ending at the riverbank far away. The path was long, winding through grass and gentle hills. It would test not only speed but patience. The next morning, the meadow was filled with excitement. Animals gathered along the path, whispering and watching. The hare stretched confidently, smiling and waving. The tortoise stood quietly at the starting line, breathing calmly. His eyes focused on the path ahead. "Ready," said the owl. The hare smirked. The tortoise nodded. "Go!" The hare shot forward like an arrow, leaving dust behind him. Laughter echoed as he quickly disappeared from sight. The animals watched in awe, then turned to see the tortoise take his first slow step forward. One step, then another. The hare, far ahead, glanced back and laughed. "I'm so far ahead I could stop and still win," he thought. Feeling confident, he slowed down. The sun was warm, the grass was soft, and the race felt already decided. "I'll rest for a while," he said to himself. "There's no way the tortoise will catch up." He lay down under a shady tree and soon fell asleep. Meanwhile, the tortoise kept moving. He didn't look around. He didn't listen to the whispers. He focused only on the path ahead. Every step was small, but every step mattered. The sun moved slowly across the sky as he continued forward, steady and determined. Birds flew overhead. The breeze cooled his shell. The tortoise passed the tree where the hare slept, his breathing calm and even. He did not stop. He did not celebrate. He simply kept going. Time passed. The hare stirred. He yawned, stretched, and smiled confidently. "Time to finish," he said. But when he looked ahead, his smile disappeared. In the distance, he saw the tortoise, still moving, still steady, nearing the riverbank. Fear filled his chest. The hare ran as fast as he could, faster than ever before. His legs moved wildly, his heart pounding. The animals watched silently as he raced toward the finish line. But it was too late. With one final careful step, the tortoise crossed the line. Cheers filled the meadow. The animals gathered around the tortoise, smiling and clapping. The hare arrived moments later, breathless and shocked. He lowered his head, understanding his mistake. The tortoise looked at him kindly. "Speed is powerful," he said gently, "but only when used with patience." The hare nodded slowly. He had learned a lesson he would never forget. From that day on, the hare stopped bragging. He learned to respect others no matter how slow they seemed. And the tortoise continued his steady walk, reminding everyone that success doesn't come from rushing, but from perseverance. And so, the meadow remembered the race not for who was fastest, but for who never gave up. Moral: slow and steady wins.